I hate snail mail. There's really no point to getting printed copies of crap that I'm going to recycle anyway. If I even, bother to go that far as to recycle it. So much junk seems to stream in on a daily basis. Credit card applications that I never asked for. Junk magazines that I don't even remember subscribing to by getting put on some random mailing lists. I just don't want to be bombarded with print materials that I feel somewhat responsible for. Why do I have to deal with printed materials? Every so often, though, it is good sometimes to send a physical piece of information to somebody. I haven't really gone as far as to buy physical cards in recent years. I used an application a few weeks ago to send to my grandfather, who hasn't been on the internet since the days of Windows 98, and see if I can pull it up. It's called Postagram, and I believe I talked about this. It was like right before Christmas. I was talking about really cool Instagram apps. Postagram will take one of your local photos on your iPhone and put it into a postcard, and you send that postcard directly from your phone to a physical address. You pay like a couple bucks or something like that, and you never have to write out anything. And then when the postcard gets there, the recipient gets to pop out that photo that you included and keep it as a printed photo. And you didn't have to do anything. You just go, boop, 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 done. You give them a little note, you send the address off, and you are good to go. You can, using certain technologies, circumvent the printed world and still deal with the printed world. It's not that difficult. My brother today, and I guess this is kind of breaking news. He's happy. He sent out a notification that traditionally has gone out in a printed fashion. He sent it by way of email. My mom decided to, this past Christmas, send out an email greeting to everybody instead of going through the Christmas card list. And, I think that's the right way of going. It saves time. You still can show the love that you're paying attention to somebody else. And HI675445 on YouTube, as I'm streaming this live there, says, why waste paper? Exactly. So we found another resource you may want to check out. If you do want to send real notes to friends, you could use a service called Notes to Friends. We've written about it there on lockergnome.com for you. But if anything, I wanted to pose this question to the greater community. Have you used any service like this before? Something that takes your digital input and makes it something that becomes physical output. Have you used something like this before? If so, what? Was it a good experience, a bad experience? And do you think that this is going to be the future of letter writing, full electronic transmissions, not just email to email. Email, say, to print. It's a possibility. Do you think people still send letters to their friends, family, loved ones? Asks Hawk525. That's pretty much the question that I'm asking you. That seems so impersonal to me, says Missy Dogster. I would never send my Christmas cards via email. Well, I'd hope not. How are you going to get them in there? You get floppy drive. Well, they don't really make a floppy drive anymore. How's that impersonal? I mean, seriously, how is that impersonal? Give me a good response. How is sending something electronically, if it's the thought that counts? Remember, isn't that the whole thing? The thought that counts? They didn't say it's the postage that counts. Although we probably need to do something to save our postal service at this point. I think it's the thought that counts. Whether it was written or emailed because you were thinking about them. That's my perspective. If you have a different one, you are more than welcome to share it, either in the article itself or possibly in the video comment thread below.